This is verse 44 of the 12th chapter, Gospel of John. Jesus has been addressing those who were following him, observing him, making assessments about his miracles. And of course, John has pointed out especially that there were those among the religious leaders who actually had come to be persuaded of the truth of who Christ claimed to be, but they were fearful because they didn't want to come out, you might say. They didn't want to be publicly exposed as those who believed in Christ, because it would mean a loss of their status in the community. And John points out that they were really more interested in the praise of men, the glory that comes from men, than that comes from God. And in a rather dramatic sort of exclamation point on that whole conversation, John mentions to us now, beginning in verse 44, Jesus, de, the postpositive, but Jesus, ekroxen. This is from kradzo, means to cry out. This is the third person singular aorist active indicative, so Jesus cried out. So we have a rather dramatic moment that takes place here. Kai, connective, apen, from lego, I say, third person singular, aorist active indicative of the second aorist verb. So Jesus cried out and said, and then the article, masculine singular nominative, the, and then pisteuon, the believing one. Pisteuo, I believe. This is the masculine singular nominative participle, present active. So the believing one, and then the prepositional phrase ace, preposition with the accusative, emi, the customary emphatic form of the personal pronoun here. First person pronoun in the objective or the accusative. So the believing in me one, literally, is the idea. So Jesus cried out and said, the believing in me one, or the one who believes in me. And then the negation, pistue, same word. Pisteuo, third person singular, present active indicative, not believes. So the one who believes in me does not believe, eis eme, very same construction, does not believe in me, as if to say in me alone, but really pointing to a higher reality here, Allah, but, strong conjunction, ace, same preposition, tone with the accusative, the masculine singular accusative article, the having sent me, pimpo, I send. This is the aorist participle. It's the aorist active participle, masculine singular accusative, the having sent me one. Same thing here then. So Jesus cried out, a rather dramatic moment, the one who believes in me. Not simply believing in me, but much more than that, believing in the one who sent me. In other words, the great divine plan is being worked out here, and if you believe in Christ, then in fact you are believing in the full and deep and truest sense in God, which carries out another theme that John, of course, frequently alludes to, that if you don't have the Son, you don't have the Father, that the possession of the Son guarantees the possession of the Father, and if a person claims to have the Father but doesn't have the Son, then they don't have either one. And this verse really stands in some ways for that New Testament proposition.